big talker this morning. The Fort Hood name is coming back to Central Texas. President Donald Trump is reversing the Fort Cavazos name change that happened 2 years ago.
Yeah, so this is all a part of the president's plan to restore multiple Army bases across the nation to names that once honored Confederate soldiers.
Yeah, Texas Today reporter Brandon Coe is live for us this morning from Fort Cavazos. And Brandon, how can President Donald Trump change the name again?
Well, instead of honoring those original Confederate soldiers, he is finding other veterans that did not fight in Civil War with the same last name to pull this off. So let me use Fort Cavazos as an example here, Jasmine and Micah. The name Fort Hood was to originally honor John Bell Hood, a Confederate general from Kentucky who led forces from Texas during the Civil War. The Trump administration found someone else with the exact same last name who did not fight for the Confederacy. He is naming it after Colonel Robert B. Hood, a decorated veteran who fought in France during World War I. President Trump is doing the exact same thing with the 6 other American military posts.
For a little breaking news, we are also going to be restoring the names to Fort Pickett, Fort Hood, Fort Gordon, Fort Rucker, Fort Polk, Fort A.P. Hill, and Fort Robert E. Lee. We won a lot of battles out of those forts. It's no time to change.
Former President Biden changed the Central Texas Army post to Fort Cavazos in 2023. It was to honor General Richard Cavazos, a Texas native who fought in the Korean and Vietnam Wars and served as a commanding general in Fort Hood from 1980 to 1982. This name change was a part of President Biden's effort to get rid of any Confederate names or symbols attached to the U.S. military. Now, this sign right behind me is not the only thing that would be changing with this new effort by the Trump administration. The Texas Department of Transportation says it changed over 31 signs when it changed to Fort Cavazos, and this cost taxpayers millions of dollars. Live in Fort Cavazos, Brandon Cote, KCN 6 News.
Thank you so much. Yeah, you got to think about all that rebranding, from just the police cars there to the names. I mean, even
street signs,
softball field there on Fort Cavazos.
Absolutely.
Last time, 9 of the base names changes cost $21 million. Thank you so much, Brandon.